Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to JNDBooks. We are playing No Man's Sky. We are going to start a Permadeath. Let's see, it should be under custom. Alright, so the death consequences will be save deleted. Save deleted is permadeath mode, where death will mean the end of your current journey. This option can only be selected when starting a new game and cannot be changed later. Where is the other one? Survival elements full. Everything else is the same. We're doing permadeath because life is... we have one life. And this will be an interesting experience. I have played this before on regular, but this is going to be an adventure that we take together. I'm your journey master, Matt, and we're going to be on this journey together. Begin initialization.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
This game is so cool. Alright. No analysis visor. No scanner. So, ferrite dust.
Radiation protection falling.
Gather ferrite dust. Perform scan. Go. What I'm currently doing is gathering ferrite dust. If I can even hit that. So that way I can build back my visor. That visor will let us scan materials and also find things for charging up our life support, or hazard protection, not life support. Let's see. Cave should be safe.
component repaired. Technology repaired. Radiation protection stabilizing.
So we gotta find sodium. So there's some right there. So you can recharge by pushing down on the D-pad if you're playing on console.
Technology recharge. Starship signal detected.
Automated distress signal. So we gotta make it over there. Let's find some more. Alright, gotta find. So the system, every time you land on a planet, shows you discovered it. We can rename that later. Now we'll rename the system because we are going to build an empire together. Go over here and check
Technology recharge.
a knowledge stone. We still have no analysis visor. Norogo, 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 Nuti, Nuti, Nuti. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light steams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both as they gesture towards me. Accept the knowledge. The name Korvax floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. I've learned the Korvax word for Korvax. We're in a Korvax system. Have any?
Radiation protection falling.
Let's try to get to the ship. Navigation basics. Compass is located at the top of the HUD. It will highlight nearby points of interest and mission objectives. Analysis visor. Detects points of interest from afar. Objects located in the visor can be pinned, allowing you to track them outside visor mode. The cartographer on space stations will supply planetary charts for specific buildings, collect navigation data from the beacons outside planetary buildings, and from modules inside buildings. Exchange data with the cartographer. Use a quick menu to summon your ship to your location. The starship requires fuel in the launch thrusters to take off. Assemble launch fuel from dihydrogen from the blue crystals. Use your starship to cover large distances and fly between planets. Fly to the star system and use the galaxy map. down my favorite game of all time. This game released in 2016. And I've wanted to play it ever since. But I couldn't because I didn't have Steam. But when they finally brought it to consoles, they would have finally play it. Because we have photo mode. See, what is it? Carbon nanotubes. So let's
Technology installed.
our exosuits. There we go. Now we can analyze.
Units received. Units received.
Discovered amidst the thermonuclear fog of the planet Wooly. Nervous and flighty, these creatures exist in a constant state of nervous excitement, ready to flee at the first sign of danger. Their finely tuned sense of smell draws them to the most beautiful, richly scented flowers, which they then consume whole. Additional observations: smells with tongue. Let's reconnect. There we go. There we go. Iteration 231187661T. Deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause central intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. It's broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Iteration 23948290849249249 1124924G online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters. Offline. Pulse engine. Offline. I find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's read the log. Log 4925A, unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols. Initiated. Pulse engine. Takes a hermetic seal and metal plating. Recommendation: repair ship engine. Repairing the starship requires a mix of crafted products, salvaged items, and advanced refined substances. I need more ferrite dust.
Units received. Radiation protection falling. Units received. Units received.
Ferrite dust and sodium. So it's important to scan plants, animals, and minerals, because if you don't, it just shows carbon. Well, that would still just show carbon. Let's recharge this.
Technology recharge.
There we go. There's another one. Takes ferrite dust because it's unidentified.
Units received.
Now it shows ferrite dust and sodium. So
Units received.
it was like a tiger, elephant, bear. Alright. What we can make. Metal plate.
Component repaired.
Successfully complete. Board the starship to consult ship diagnostics. Iteration 239-482-908-49-249-249-24G. Functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Want to request assistance. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Appear inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit, contains a planetary chart. Take the chart.
Radiation protection falling. Alert. Navigational data received.
Units. I'm actually very surprised there's not been a storm. A lot of the planets you start on are very toxic or dangerous. We'll have a storm right at the start. Get all the units we can. Right now, we have 800 units.
Units received. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well, there's the storm I was talking about. Let's see if we can find a cave. Cave, nope. We're not close. We got running in a cave. Looks like a pretty good cave.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge.
Now we'll just wait out the storm.
Units received. Units received.
So the storm is cleared. Let's continue on our way.
Units received. Radiation protection falling.
There's a little outpost beacon here that lets them out of the area. Accessing archive. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case. Leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Let's recover supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Copper makes for chromatic metal.
Units received.
Okay,
Radiation protection falling.
pretty planet. Every star. Can we travel to? Over 18 quintillion planets. $256 galaxies. This game is massive and it's beautiful. Let's go over here and get some uranium because that will come in handy. So we'll go ahead and build up a small stockpile of it. Nope. We don't have a thing yet. I just remember that. You have to have a terrain manipulator to dig up minerals. Hydrogen. So I can make some hydrogen jelly.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Oxygen.
Units received.
Because oxygen recharges our life support.
Component repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired.
Gather oxygen. O2. Portable refiner, a vital piece of planetary equipment. The refiner allows gathered substances to be processed into more powerful and more advanced materials. Portable refiner can be dismantled and redeployed for easy transportation. Note, the portable refiner requires fuel to operate. Let's change the color. We're gonna go with black and yellow. That's going to be our Empire's colors. Fuel. Carbon or condensed carbon. So only need 27. We have 30. So let's charge.
Technology recharge.
Ferrite dust. That takes 7 seconds.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Sergeant prepared. Launch system online. Let's make sure. Okay. There, I want to do inverted. Environment warning, external radiation, 9.1 rad. Radiant pillar. Okay, so we are going to rename the ship. Let's think of a good name. Let's see. We'll do JSSF Journey Service Space Fleet. Do what number? Because every ship needs a good Alright, let's see. Because I know there's different classes of ships. So let's do 1. That is not a 1. 1, class 1. No, we'll do NX. Since it is the starter ship. It's the only one that's like this. 1. Now for a good name. Let's think. Traveler, because that is similar to Journey. So, Traveler. So it is now the JSSF NX-1 Traveler. Alright, to the stars. All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. That's one of the coolest features, I think, of this game. Is from surface to space. Haihamaki. Orbital Flight of Chief. Test Starship Systems. Test Flight Controls and Thrust. ZR. Test Boost. Unknown Planet. Alpha Scan. Opal. Sub-Zero Planet. Now we're testing the pulse engines. Incoming message. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. Let's identify. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Let's follow. Unknown planet. Rocky planet. Let's shoot some silver. There's no tree. There. We need to build up the tree because we'll be using a lot of it. Go through our game here. Scan. There's pretty rich asteroid. Medium? Nope. Let's see. Silver. Where is... Oh. We need to name the system. What shall we name the system? We'll go with... This is going to be... the Sojourn system, because this will be the Empire of Journ, short for Journey, because games, reading, and life is a journey, not a destination. So let's see what the signal source is, shall we? So anytime that there is a timer, it's real time. With approximate location. So we need to land and start searching. Let's land here. Units. New planetary record. Largest planet. Where is my planet records? Hottest temperature. Schneid. And these will change as we continue on. Let's see. It's this way.
Thermal protection falling.
What is heat? Let me see. Okay, still sodium. 193 units this way. Oh, hello there, sir. Or you, ma'am. Whatever it is, you are massive. Looks like that. That's where we need to go. Save and chart. Navigation data, that will be helpful. We need to call in our ship. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry 4925C. No fuel in. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. deployed base computer, as well as the log entry. Signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Portable Land Registration Service. When placed, contacts Universal Cartographic Archive to establish ownership of land. Successful registration allows the construction of base modules across any site of the user's choosing. Advanced terraforming device. This module overloads existing multi-tool system, allowing the user to reshape regions as they wish. Let's make one more. Hydrogen jelly.
Technology installed.
We will need this so that way we can find copper. Let's go get copper. We'll go to the unknown building in just a minute.
Ground protection falling.
Also take some silicon powder. We'll need that to recharge the terrain manipulator. Pretty handy, but material it can mine the easiest. What recharges it?
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
I know we have plenty of copper right now, but we're going to work on taking all of this. We have a stockpile. Because, as we expand.
Technology recharge.
To expand our empire, we'll be placing at least one base. Placing at least one base computer on one planet on every system. I say empire. We're not really going to be fighting and taking over things. Can't do that here. Not on No Man's Sky. Even if we found other people. We're gonna be explorers. I've always loved space. I never get to actually go to space. So this is the next best thing. As the game progresses, we'll get, of course, better equipment. On my personal save file, cool staff that does all this. So maybe we can eventually get there through this. Now, when we get the chromatic metal to build a base computer, we don't have to put it on this planet. It can be on any planet in this system of our choosing. Actually, it doesn't have to be this system. Our first one does not have to be here at all. But since this is the starting system, or the system that we started in, it is going to be the home system for the Jern Empire. We have no sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
We're going to find pyrite, salt. We're gonna find some sodium.
Units received.
And of course, if we can't find sodium, we can always get back in the ship and it will recharge. Hazard protection. Let's see.
Technology recharge.
Compass says there is a knowledge stone over here. Let's go find... Oh, we've already activated that one. It's right over there. Where is the ship? Oh, there it is.
Thermal protection falling.
Support is at 50%.
Technology recharge.
So there are some knowledge stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take a minute. We'll go over here to all these. I'm gonna call you Beekman. Corvax word for entity. Is B. Learn 5 words. Like a toddler. Convergence. Life form. Eight words. Let's see. Over there. What color would we say? Black and yellow.
Technology recharge.
Putting in copper.
Thermal protection falling.
We'll sit in the ship and wait for it to finish what it's doing. So as long as that runs, that beam will be red. What's up, Beekman's coming over to see what we're doing. It's turned green, that means it is ready. Let's see. Alright, let's rename. The system is called Jern, so this will be. Oh. So, Jern Prime, since it was the first one we started. This one, let's name it Sojourn 2. This has a sub-zero planet. So let's take off at sea. So there's a planet better. I don't really like the heat, so I'm going to pick slingshot around the planet. What's that one? Lighted planet. Let's see what this one is when we scan it. Sojourn to Scalding planet. So decaying nuclear planet, sub-zero planet, rocky, blighted. Oh no, that has aggressive sentinels. Aggressive sentinels means they will attack us on sight. And a scalding planet, which is hot. So this has copper dioxide and cobalt dioxide. Is actually good for our health systems. So we are going to go plant our flag there.
Technology recharge.
Let's see if we can find a good spot to land. And plant our flag. Somewhere that's fairly open. For ease of landing. As we expand our base, want somewhere we can put landing pads as we expand our fleet. Not to mention opening up for trade. So there's a building there. Let's go a little higher so we can get a better vantage point. This looks somewhat decent. I think I like this over here. Go ahead and land. Oh. Right next to another stone. Okay.
Ground protection falling.
This looks flat enough. Let's plant our flag. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site.
Base computer online.
Accessing log from previous user. Entry 4925D follows. Storm sweeping across. The construction supply is low. Depositing shelter plans while need to. Back soon. Let's extract the plans. Alright, so we have timber. So we are going to build a base. Let's see. We have enough carbon? I think so. Okay, let's place it right. Place it right there. We'll do.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Ooh, we need.
Base computer online.
hydrogen in metal plating. While we are waiting, this is going to be Sojourn 3. Let's go ahead and upload.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Alright. Let's go get some more carbon.
Technology recharge. Units received. Units received. Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Gotta get some carbon, carbon, carbon.
Units received.
Gotta get some carbon, carbon, carbon. Gotta get some carbon, carbon, carbon.
Units
Get some
received.
carbon, carbon, carbon. Gotta get some carbon, carbon, carbon. Carbon, carbon, carbon.
Units
Get
received.
some carbon, carbon, carbon. I know they wasn't carbon, but get some carbon, carbon, carbon. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Get some carbon, carbon, carbon. Okay.
Protection falling. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Alright, let's take our base computer inside. Accessing logs from previous user. Additional archive recovered. Entry 4925E follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Let's place down our refiner over here. Colors black and yellow. Black and yellow. Magnetized ferrite. So to get magnetized ferrite,
Technology recharge.
we must put in pure ferrite. Going to place this next to our base computer. Black and yellow. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data from buried technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. Base teleport module. Personal teleport device allowing the user to move quickly between their constructed bases as well as any space station terminuses connected to their network. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Biofuel. Electrical wiring. Battery. Is all the time that we have That's all the time we have for this episode. We have completed the base, or started a base. The next episode we will expand. We'll put more launch fuel into the starship. We'll explore the planet. Again, that's all we have time for today. What is it? Oh. So thank you for watching. Remember, it is a journey, not a destination. Until next time. Oh, I don't have to say bacon. Forgot to do that before we go. We'll do journey. Capital city of Sojourn. Let's upload this base. Okay. Now. Remember, it's a journey and not a destination. Until next time. So long.